Hi, everyone, and Happy New Year to you. Watching another system very closely as we've been talking about going into the new year is going to bring in some big time changes with a big time cool down coming our way with the possibilities of a couple of different threats for wintry weather. Hi, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice. If you're new to this channel, wherever you're watching from, please give this video a like. Let me know where you're watching from right now, and also follow this page for notifications as I will keep you posted along the way as we're watching this. First things first, it is about to get cold across the area. Now, this first batch of cold air that's moving in certainly means business. It is cool out, we'll put it that way, but actually where we should be this time of the year. So going into New Year's Day, waking up to temperatures where we should be, near freezing. Let's fast forward to the good stuff here. You want to know what's coming our way, and by Friday night into Saturday, a secondary shot of that cold Arctic air moves in. By Saturday morning, we're in the teens in western North Carolina, up through Tennessee, low 20s in the upstate of South Carolina through Atlanta, up the I-85 corridor to Charlotte, in the 40s for central Florida. Now, going into the weekend, Sunday morning's very cold as well, but here comes next week. Yowza. Look at those minus zeros back toward the west coming on in. Anything in that white color right in here, that's below zero for air temperature, not wind chill. Wind chill, of course, would be even lower than that. That pocket of cold air just has to dive in here toward the south toward the end of next week. So this would be Thursday morning, waking up to the teens and 20s in many areas of the Carolinas and Georgia. And then fast forwarding to late next week, this would be Saturday morning, single digits and -3, -4 in Kentucky. Towards Sunday morning, some of that makes its way into the south here, and highs are going to be in the 30s. So that's just me setting the stage for this. The models here have been very interesting in what could come our way next week. So first things first, we've got our system coming in Sunday night into Monday. Will many of the kids in the south, at Tennessee and Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina possibly even, will they get an extended Christmas break? Well, right now, looks like the chances of that, according to the European model, will be more toward Kentucky, West Virginia, and northern North Carolina. Icy mix to snow up toward the north. We will have to watch this very closely. Right now, it looks like a cold rain separated by 3-4 degrees. Folks, I tell the school kids all the time, if I miss the forecast up in the summertime by 2 or 3 degrees, is anybody really going to be mad at me? Probably not. But in the wintertime, if I'm off by a degree, it's a big difference. And this is that situation where Sunday night into Monday, we got to watch it. That opens the door for that cold Canadian air to come in. The European is saying, hey, it's just going to be so cold that it's going to be dry. We'll have to watch that. That is certainly a possibility that it just pushes everything to the south and not much materializes on the European model. Other runs of the European model have had that. We'll have to watch it. How about the GFS? It is a lot more interesting today. It shows the cold air coming in the next few days, and here comes Sunday night, Monday system. I'll pause it right here. This is Sunday afternoon. It's a bit farther south, you see. It moves it in Sunday night around midnight and then keeps a freezing rain, icy sleet mix for the I-85 corridor, really Atlanta Metro through Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, up through Charlotte, where a lot of North Carolina could be snow. This would be an icy mess on the GFS model. This would be Monday afternoon going into the evening hours. The GFS much colder here with this run than its previous run. It's also colder than the European run. So again, just to show you, it's about 75 to 100 miles south on this track. That's why the track means all the difference in the world. This GFS says it's going to be icy and nasty, whereas the European says it's going to be cold and rainy, but we can deal with it. All right, so that would be most of Monday, honestly, folks. So that could mean, school impacts, work impacts Monday, possibly even into Tuesday, because it gets really cold. GFS has us getting really cold the rest of the week, and then it keeps everything kind of shunted to the south. You see here, it indicates some moisture trying to roll on through along the coast, along I-95 corridor, so cold that some of that catches up. Could be one of those rare events that Florida, Panhandle, up through coastal Carolinas, get a little quick burst of some wet snow there. That would be into next weekend. And then the GFS keeps that there. So, GFS certainly presents a much dire situation with it being possibly wet and cold. But the big thing here to reiterate is it is just going to be really, really cold. Anytime we're in a pattern like that and it stays cold like that for a while, we've got to watch it. Here's just, I picked Greenville-Spartanburg Airport. It's kind of a median between Spartanburg and Asheville. We've got the chances for snow on probably 15 of the 30 GFS models, and then same story, about half of the models show some kind of snow following up with that the following Thursday. So next 10 to 15 days are certainly going to be very interesting with regard to that, and we'll have to keep you posted on it. So simply put, stay tuned. We've got cold air coming in for sure. It's just a matter of, does the moisture that comes along with that cold air sync up with it, or does it not? We will keep you posted, folks. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section. Stay tuned.